What is going on? So, topic of this video is an interesting one. Do girls like muscle? Well, I bet you clicked on this video and you thought I was gonna say, yes, they're jumping all over me from the left, from the right, from the front, from the behind. Matter of fact, that's not true. Um, it really should be rephrased. Do girls like muscle? Do girls like masculinity? So, and by that I mean is, look, of course, when you're looking at somebody across the street, or you're looking at somebody in a picture, or you're in a club dancing with them, of course, the thing you're going to notice is their physical aesthetic appearance. So, yes, some girls might like a guy who's a little bit more muscular, or a guy might like a girl who's a little more slim, or a little more, you know what I mean, like shapely, buxom even, But the point is, do girls like muscle? Is such a fucking generalized term that you have to take it into consideration that if you get a guy who has no confidence, an inability to speak to a woman, a total inability to treat a woman right, no respect for women, and he has a ton of muscle, the girls aren't going to like him if he has muscle or not. So my point is, girls like a guy who is going to treat them right, number one, has respect for them, number two, is able to communicate, number three, and in the majority of cases, a guy who is masculine. So, a guy who's a guy and is a guy. Now, that doesn't mean having a muscular body, that means being able to take control in the right circumstance, be able to show that he has the confidence to say what he wants to say that's on his mind. He isn't afraid to be himself, to put himself out there. And simple stuff, but like, look, if you're dating a girl, or if a girl's dating a guy and they don't get on. Let's say they look good and one guy's muscular, the girl's, say, fitness model or something, yet their chemistry doesn't mesh in terms of their personality. Okay, they might have a great physical connection for about 2 weeks. When that fizzles out, you're not going to like them anyway, no matter what their physical appearance is. If she's a bitch, you're not going to like her. If he's an asshole, she's not going to like him. Simple as. Now, I was in, look, like I'm single right now. I was in a long-term relationship for just about a year and a half there. Um, I honestly don't think the bodybuilding made a difference. I think I would have been in that long-term relationship if I wasn't a bodybuilder. It didn't matter. What mattered was I connected with her because of the personality. I connected with her because our chemistry and we meshed well as a couple. And because we meshed well as a couple, obviously you're going to like the physical attributes of that person that much more. When you're in love with somebody, you're going to be head over heels for them. You're going to like their physical attributes that much more. So, therefore, my point is, does muscle make a man? Not entirely. No, it doesn't. Because look, I I've known girls who I've gotten on deadly with. I remember my very first girlfriend in college. Okay, timid girl, very quiet. Was in my course, lovely girl. That relationship lasted, I'm going to say, less than 3 months because of two things. She had no initiative. She didn't know how to hold a conversation. I was the one who started the conversations all the time. I went to France and she didn't say a word for 2 weeks when I was there until I texted her. It's like, that just showed there was no chemistry. It didn't matter that I was a bodybuilder. It didn't matter. Look, she found me attractive, yes, but do girls like muscle? Again, the point stands. Like, look, you're not going to get on with them. If you don't get on with them. And then on the other hand, I've met up with girls who have been wonderful people. They haven't been the most, you know, they're not fitness models by any means. I haven't actually met up with any fitnessy modely Jimmy goer people at all. And it hasn't made a fucking difference to me anyway. I've gotten on well with them. They've been totally average people. You know, I get it. Look, and to be honest, the way I look is for a lot of girls, it's actually too much. What seems to be the accepted norm is a toned, a toned muscular physique, not legs chafing, walking around like a duck, bodybuilder almost as wide as he is tall kind of physique. The way I look. But because of that, like, do girls like muscle? Again, I think, see, my point is every relationship I've been involved in, or any situation with a girl I've been involved with, they've either had one, they have had a thing for like bodybuilder type guys, which is, it's not the norm. Number two, they've looked past my physical appearance and they've gotten to know me as a person. Those are the ones that have lasted the longest. That was the one that made me into the man I am today. The last relationship I had made me into the man I am today. I'm not afraid to say it. Like, so look, I think my point is, in terms of just physical appearance, like if you're going to pull somebody at a club, let's say, or go for the shift, as they say, I don't think you're gonna get that much luck if you look like me, if you're a competitive bodybuilder. And you are gonna have more luck if you're lean or Hollister motley, because that is the norm. However, the girl who's willing to look past physical appearance, in terms of the extreme muscularity, wants to get to know the person. If the guy is a good guy down and deep in his heart, yes, the muscle plays a part, because then it's like you have a great personality plus a muscle physique. So girls, I think it's a combination. I think like, look, girls like, as I said, girls like masculinity. Bodybuilding in many many ways is masculinity extremely personified in terms of physical appearance. I mean, it is expanding and growing upon what you were born with genetically as a man. So that's my point. Do girls like muscle? And I think they do, yes, to an extent, but you have to combine the muscle with the personality and the chemistry and the real connection. That's it.